Hello my beautiful butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverly and it's lovely to see you today. In this video I'm going to be showing you what I thrifted in September. So I've got a mountain of clothes as always and a book. So I think we're going to start off with the things that I thrifted clothing wise, and then I'll show you the book at the end. But yeah, welcome back to my channel and it's lovely to have you here. I've been quite good this month. I'm trying to cut down on the amount of clothes that I buy because I seem to have a bit of a problem. I think I need to go to AA, have some kind of a patch. If anyone can recommend anything to help, please do down below. But before that, let's get to the thrifted goods list. So the first thing I want to show you is this beautiful jacket. It is a tan colour and it's your typical tweedy jacket, but what I love about it, it has these beautiful like brown velvet embellishments for the pocket. They come all the way around to the back and they do like a little thing down the front. It's very pretty, little ruffly detail. I do live in the countryside and there is a lot of horse riding, so I don't know if this is like a horsey kind of a thing. It could be, but I just thought this would look so cute with my vintage skirts, etc. I wear a lot of tweed this time of year. This is by Caronets and Queens. I don't know who they are, but it's a very nice coat. This jacket cost me £5. Which I thought was a really good buy. It's just such a nice little transition piece from summer through to mid-autumnish, you know, when it gets a bit coldy cold, but at the moment it's not too bad. So it's perfect for those little trips to the shop. I love it. And next we have this really cute red bolero. I love a bolero. I tell you who really got me into boleros, the Air Effect. And I bought something else that reminds me of the Air Effect as well this month. So I've been watching a lot of her videos. If you don't already follow her, I will leave links down below. But she wears boleros and things and she makes them look so, so cute. So I saw this red one. It's got like a little bagginess in the back. It's just very, very cute. Typical plain, but it's red. I don't wear a lot of red, but I thought, you know, Christmas coming up, maybe I could wear it with like a green dress, pulling in those Christmas vibes. This was £1. I know, right? A whole bolero for £1. Who made this? Dorothy Perkins. Dorothy Perkins is kind of a mid-range fast fashion kind of a shop. I don't mind buying fast fashion if I'm thrifting it, but I very rarely buy it new because I don't really agree with it. But anyway, next we have a top that reminded me of Rachel Maxey and Halloween. And that's this very plain top. It's like a navy blue and then it has a white and orange little stripe through it. I wear it this way around with the plunge at the front and the high bit at the back. But the tag's in the low bit, but why would you want the low bit at the back? I don't understand. So I wear it this way around anyway. This is by F&F. I'm not sure who that is. F&F for you there. It's a really nice little crop sleeved top, perfect for wearing underneath a pinafore dress or just layering really. I buy a lot of things like this when I see them because they're perfect just for wearing under a dress and then for putting a cardigan on, you know, layers. Gotta have your layers. It's very good for you this time of year. I really like this top. This costs £2.50, but it's got the Halloween vibes. And so I fell for its charms, you know. I couldn't resist. Next we have a similar top. It's like just a normal stripy top. I got this for two reasons. One, it reminded me of the sort of thing a Tim Burton character would wear because it's black and white stripes. And two, because the EDS, which is one of the illnesses that I have, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, their symbol is a zebra stripes. So I really like this. It's got the 3/4 sleeve, black and white stripe, just a basic stick on under things, kind of a top, very Rachel maxi-esque. I really like it. This is by Peacocks, which is one of only 2 clothing shops in my whole town. So that'll just show you how small my town is. But this is by Peacocks. And this was £2, which I thought is not bad. So next thing I found is this butterfly dress. It's just a typical little skater dress, which is perfect for... I love wearing dresses like this with leggings in the autumn because, you know, you don't mind your legs being on show. But this is Melia London, and it's still got the tag. It's never been worn. It's brand new, which is crazy to me. It just shows how much people will buy a piece of clothing and never wear it. But this was £4, which is, I thought, was really, really good value for a brand new dress. And it's really pretty, and it's got butterflies on, and I'm Beverly Butterfly, so had to be done. How could I resist that one? You know, it was just meant to come home with me. Next up is another piece that was inspired by the lovely Air Effect, and it's this gorgeous 1980s skirt. It's your typical colours from the 80s. It's basically day glow, pink, blue, purple, green, yellow. It comes down to about my ankles, and it's just gorgeous. I think it's probably just been in the back of someone's mum's cupboard for 40 years, and then I come along and I save it. I love this skirt so much. The moment I saw it, I was like, I have to have that because it reminds me of the Air Effect, who's one of my style icons, and it's gorgeous. I love it. I love the little blue buttons that go all down the front. It's just everything about this skirt just screams, buy me Beverly, you need me. This obviously will be going into a bag with the rest of my summer clothes till next year. But when I pull this out next year, you best believe it that I will be so excited and so happy to have true vintage from the 80s skirt. Let's see who this is by. This is Jessica. Look at that. I love seeing all the old like labels and stuff. Look at that. Jessica. This skirt, shockingly, was £3.20. I mean, £3.20? Nobody else bid on this, and I was shocked. So when I got the notification that I'd won this bid on eBay, I was just like, why, thank you. Thank you very much for everybody else sleeping on this beautiful skirt. I appreciate it very much. Next we have this gorgeous maxi dress. It has a pink butterfly on it, short sleeves. I mean, it is so 80s. It's even got like the Chinese kind of collar, style collar. Who made it? It was made in Hong Kong, but it doesn't say who by. And it's just a beautiful black maxi dress. When it arrived, they had included the belt, which they thought had been lost. This is what I love. I love these little surprises. This is true vintage from the 80s. I love the little butterfly here. It's just so pretty. I love it so much. This black maxi dress was £10, which is not bad for true vintage, and it's just gorgeous. I love it. It's like a soft brushed cotton, and it's been well loved, but I think it's just been forgotten in the back of a cupboard, and now it's mine, and it's going to get worn next year when it's sunny and nice. I'll be able to wear my nice dress to go out in the evenings. It's just perfect for that, like a warm summer evening. Oh, yes, please. I love it. I cannot wait to wear this. I cannot wait. Next up we have this beautiful like rust orange brownie like autumn. This screams autumn to me. It has a little bow that does up just here around the neck. Long poofy kind of piratey sleeves. I mean, come on. It's gorgeous. This is again Peacocks. Somebody's bought it, probably worn it once or twice, and now it's mine. It's so soft to touch. I don't know what it's made of, but it's so soft, so soft. I absolutely love it. This was £4.20, which I don't think is bad at all. I love the 1970s style top of it and the poofy sleeves. It looks so pretty on. I've worn it on my Instagram, so if you want to see how I style any of the clothes that I thrift in my thrift hauls, definitely head to my Instagram because I post on there every single day what I'm wearing. Today I'm going for kind of a Hufflepuff 70s thing. I'm not sure what this look is today, but I'm loving it, so why not? So next, speaking of the 1970s, next up we have this beautiful, is it lame? I can't remember. My mom said what it was, but this again has the tie around there and the low cut neck, and it's gold, spangly gold. It is just beautiful. I love this top. It looks so nice under a pinafore dress, and it's just perfect for this time of year. You could even wear it at Christmas time because of the spangliness of the material. It's quite itchy though, so I do have to wear like a top underneath it, but it's worth it. Do you know what I mean? This gold jumper was £8.99, which is not bad at all. I saw it because at the moment I'm kind of leaning towards 70s and 80s. My style has kind of evolved as it does, and until I can sew myself well enough to make 1920s and 30s clothes, I'm living my 70s and 80s dreams with True Vintage, and isn't it gorgeous? What do you think? What if you know what this material is called? It escapes me. The word escapes me. If it's appeared on the screen, it's because I've asked my mum. If it doesn't, I forgot. Thanks, editing, Beverly. And then we have just a plain white jumper. It has two little buttons on the front and a really nice pattern on it. I got this because I saw it, and it is True Vintage from the 1980s, and I love jumpers like this. You can just throw them on with like under a dress or with a skirt, and it just looks really vintage, looks really cute. It's not very warm because it's quite a thin jumper, but with another top underneath, like you could even wear it with this roll neck top underneath and it wouldn't detract from how pretty the knitting is. I love it. I don't know who made it, but it's a medium and I love it so much. This white jumper was £7.99. It's just such a nice cozy little jumper to wear. I love it, and I love that it's still got the original buttons, because quite often when you're buying True Vintage the buttons have gone years ago, but I'm quite lucky, still got them. And then the last piece of clothing is this lovely cream colour blouse with little orange flowers over it. It's so pretty. It's such a lovely like cottagecore vibe with the puffy sleeves and everything. I just love this top. It's so pretty. This top's so cute. This was £7.50, and it's just a lovely little piece to add to my collection, because who doesn't need more blouses? And then the last thing I got was this gorgeous book. Oh my goodness, who doesn't remember, if you grew up in the like 90s, 80s, 90s, then your parents probably had a lot of these sorts of books in their collection. This is the Reader's Digest Complete Guide to Sewing. As you all know, I am a beginner sewee, so it's got all information on doing different things, and I thought this would be a great guide that I can just look things up in and find out how to do different things that patterns ask me to do. I really love this book. It was £1. I mean, £1, come on. It's really, really thick, it's really heavy, and I think it's just going to have all the basics as well as some of the harder pieces that I need to know how to do. And I'm really excited to just dig into sewing again once we're completely settled in. That's going to be so much fun. So yeah, that's my little haul for you. Do let me know down in the comments which piece you like the best, which piece you wish you had, whether you buy True Vintage or you prefer buying second-hand, thrifted, fast fashion pieces. I would love to know all the details about how you collect and how you thrift, so let me know down below in the comments. And while you're down there, why not leave this video a cheeky little like so I know that you enjoyed it and I can do more videos like this. Although, to be honest, I do my thrifting hauls once a month. But if you'd like to see me bring more thrifting to the channel, just let me know. And lastly, if you're not yet part of the family, don't forget to head down and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you part of the family, to get to know you better through comments and likes, following me on Instagram. I do follow most people back. I love chit-chatting with you guys, and I would love to have you part of the family. I'd love to get to 1,000 subscribers. So head down there, hit that little subscribe button, ring that little bell so you always know when I upload. I'm usually here Mondays and Fridays. My health permitting, I always do my very best to be here with you every week, twice a week. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, and you want to see more, I put together this playlist for you, so click on that, grab a cup of tea, put your feet up and watch some more of my face. Although no pressure, because face. But I hope that you're all doing well. Stay safe, stay inside, watch some YouTubes. Don't forget to check out the Air Effect, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Mwah.